not going until you get over.
We're going. I think we're recording right now.
We are recording, but that
Yes.
means nothing because I.
It means you'll
controller
have
of
nothing
the
like it.
Hey, what's up, guys? You got Brandon, you got Fletch, and you got Rizzle over here. Rizzle,
Hey,
people don't even know
A-Rod.
about Rizzle. People know you by Aaron, though, don't
Yes.
Or
Call
is
me, call me Aaron, my professional name.
they? Your professional name. But yeah, we're coming here live from the Transuse Router and Plumbing Studio, which is in Fletcher's basement, but that's beside the point. It's very
Yes.
mobile.
And Aaron's just
Who set me up over here? Who sabotaged
Aaron
me?
just going.
I
full-
sabotaged you.
Just taking the mic out.
I'm about to sing a song.
You
That's what
should.
it looks like you're
Cue
about
the
to.
music here.
You should. We should.
We're gonna do the intro from last episode.
We could. We could. We could.
Yeah, brought to you by
Hey.
Allstate, Bingham Insurance and Financial, the only
Oh,
insurance company
the only.
in America.
I hope everybody's liking my my Mickey Mouse ears.
Yes,
It's a little bit different.
it doesn't look like Mickey.
Not quite the Mickey that everybody's aware
It's
of.
the Mickey that I want, though.
It is the Mickey that we all
Mickey's-
want.
He's old. He's overplayed. We need the Baby Yoda.
We do
be
need
the-
baby Grogu.
I refuse to accept that name.
I understand that. Aaron, you good, bud?
Oh, are we live? I
Sorry.
mean, somebody sabotaged it for real.
We can start it over.
Hey,
Here,
no.
get it set up.
Yeah.
Very entertaining. to
Get it
watch
set
me
up.
Struggle,
Get it set up. Get it
struggle on my mic over
Get
here.
it set up.
Welcome to.
Start it over.
I did set that up. I didn't set it up. I thought you were going to get over here, adjust it yourself, and then
Shut your mouth. I love those Grogu ears, by the way.
Yes, thank you. I
They're-
appreciate that.
It's Baby Yoda. I can't.
Yoda.
These are my 2-year-olds that I brought for the show tonight because not a lot of people know, but I took a very spontaneous
Mhm.
trip this Saturday. I was watching playoff football.
Yeah.
Okay, this is where it started. This is where it all
The
started.
build up is just
Build up.
You got to have the backstory.
Right? The backstory is this is as much backstory as you could ever get right here. Ready? Watching playoff football.
Who was playing?
It was the Bills. Okay. Okay.
Bills.
The Bills.
Double.
Okay.
The Bills. Okay.
And
Buffalo, by the way.
we are. It is Buffalo.
Speaking
Oh,
of
God.
Buffalo, we just had some deer,
We
deer
had deer.
burgers.
We had deer
We did.
meat.
Same thing. Go-
Hey, what did the Buffalo say when he saw his son walk away?
I don't know.
Bye, son.
Oh God! How much am I going to See, I try to be serious on the show. I was actually trying to stay with something here.
All right. Back on it.
Squirrel!
Watching the Buffalo Bills.
Watching me say bye, son, and yeah. So, anyways, we're going on this big trip. The big elaborate trip is at the end of the year. I'm done. What is happening? I don't even know. I've lost control. We're only like 5 minutes in.
Not even.
Completely lost control.
Not even. All right.
You can't do it.
All right, tell us about your trip.
Done. I am so done about this trip.
You're watching the Bills.
Phase 2. Skip the phase 2.
You're watching the
I'm crying.
watching the Bills.
Skip the. Oh God.
All right. Got it. I got it under control.
You're so red.
I'm always red. All right. So spontaneous trip. The Bills.
Oh, you want me to talk? I'm not going to talk.
The Bills.
I'm not
Go
going to
ahead.
talk.
Go ahead with your Bills.
There's a clip of every time I say something is y'all two laughing. And I'm not even that funny. It's just laughing.
I don't know what happened, but some funny stuff happened.
That's some funny
I'm
stuff.
about to
Alright,
watch,
sorry.
watch this one back. Okay,
All right.
go ahead.
Dead air.
Just making sure we're good. I'm
We
just
are
making
good.
sure
we
we're
are
good.
good.
Buffalo Bills, Bison. No, so we're going on a big trip to Disney at
Mhm.
the end of the year with
Yep.
some good friends of ours. As long as everything happens with COVID, it gets on out of here.
The end of this
We
year,
hope so.
2021.
2021.
Yep.
So we were trying to prepare Addie a little bit, right? My girl, she's 2 years old, and she loves Disney and Frozen and all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, hey, let's watch some YouTube videos of Disney World. Like, let me see what she react. So the first thing that popped up was Cinderella's castle, and
is that the
light
big? Is
show.
that the big castle?
Yeah, that's the big castle that you've seen in real life.
Real life. Germany.
In Germany, the real castle.
Yeah. The starts with a D. Does it start with a D?
Well,
Anyway, okay.
Set yourself up for that one, buddy.
that was Brandon's fault.
Anyway, my fault.
Anyway, no, King.
This episode is so derailed.
King
Tut?
King Ludwig III. Yes, out
Okay.
in Germany, or
Yeah, but what's the name of the castle called?
King Ludwig III castle. That's the real castle that Disney
Based it off.
Base it off of. Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
So we're watching a YouTube video of it doing the light show at night, right?
Yeah.
And she is screaming, just "Oh my God, Cinderella's castle!"
This
and
is while you're watching the YouTube
just
videos.
while we're watching YouTube video.
Not even there.
No, we're just watching YouTube video, and I think and I had a rough week at work last week, and it was just conflict after conflict after conflict, and I was just on edge, anyways. And every once in a blue moon, I'll be spontaneous, and I just looked at Brandy, and she was just so much happy, and I was just like, you want to go to Disney World? She's like, I do.
Huh.
I mean,
So we did.
go figure.
So we looked at tickets. No, here's the crazy thing is we looked at the tickets.
Yeah.
First of all, we had to look and make sure that as safe as we possibly could be to
Right.
go. And tickets, we got a hotel, we got an Airbnb for $60 a night.
That ain't bad.
That had 3 bedrooms. It was a condo, and it had Mickey Mouse themed bedrooms and all that stuff.
Split it between 4 people. Make the
I
kids, make the
tried.
kids chip in.
I tried. That didn't work. They owe me. But yeah, so we went down, and we went down Sunday morning, got dinner Sunday night, and woke up Monday, went to Magic Kingdom,
Mhm.
and Tuesday went to Hollywood Studios, and Wednesday came home.
That's a short.
It was,
Trip.
but it was great.
So is the Star Wars world in the main
That's
one?
where we got these at. That was
Yeah.
was Hollywood Studios. Is where that was the second day, which is personally my favorite,
Yeah.
and it is my happiest place on earth. My
How
happiest.
how many times have you gone as an adult?
This would be my 4th time as an adult.
Okay.
The third,
And-
not all parks. Like when we went to Epcot, just Epcot, like for a 3 to 4 hour window at night when it was closing.
Yeah.
like one night. So I count that. But yeah, that was my third or 4th time. Yeah, I think so as an adult.
And there's going to be a 5th time
At the end of this year. Yep.
And what I don't understand is I grew up and there were a couple families that went every single year. And I just don't understand it.
I don't think I could do that. I don't think
It's-
I could do that.
It's like there's
Brutal.
I mean, I'm sure it's fun. I haven't been since I was 17. But I mean, there's literally an entire world to go and explore, and you're just going to the same spot every time.
Well, do these people have kids?
This was a family that had 3 or 4 kids, and they went every year. And I think that family still goes.
I can understand if you have kids. I mean, because they're adding stuff every year. It's not like it's
Yeah,
you're
but
seeing the same
when these
thing.
kids are in high school, and after high school, after college,
No,
they're
I'm
still
not.
going every year.
I wouldn't do that.
Right.
I wouldn't do that.
I don't know.
When was the last time you went?
Probably 15 or 16.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I had fun when I went. I like roller coasters. I
Well,
can't
And
imagine.
that's been what? I'm 37, so we're talking about 15.
Yeah.
Was
20 years
Well,
ago.
you were in high school too,
more
right?
than that. What's 5 plus 7?
I can't
22.
add 12.
Yeah, 22.
So yeah.
5 plus 7 is not 22.
Well,
but
I mean, when I was 15,
12.
I'm 37 now, but
yeah.
Been a hot minute.
Yeah. I mean, it's been 16 years for me. I was still in high school.
Well, yeah, I mean, I know I have I had a family that I taught golf with, and they went every single year, multiple times a year, actually. They
That
would go like 2
is
or 3 times a year.
bananas to me because it's so expensive.
But I think that these families may, because they're part of something, there's more to it. They may. I don't.
More to
know.
what?
I think there's like
You get backstage
special
passes.
things they get to go. Maybe they get to go stay at different resorts, so they get different experiences.
I mean, I get it because people go on like cruises every year. Like people will do Disney cruises every year.
Yeah, but like cruises, you're generally going to like a different spot, right?
Not Disney. They have their own island.
What?
Disney
has
their
an island?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, all the cruise lines have their own islands that they.
I mean, I know that there are like islands they usually like go and like port
They-
to, but
they
like
own
Disney owns an
Yeah,
island.
no,
The
absolutely.
cruises own islands.
Supposedly, the Disney cruise is the cruise. Like that is the ultimate cruise. But anything that you do with Disney just
Fun, man.
does it right.
Especially a cruise. The good food, the good entertainment. I can do that. I can do that every year. Same
Never
thing.
been.
Never been on a cruise.
Me neither.
Got to.
Yeah.
We're gonna do a plum positive. We're gonna do a plum positive show
I am.
Can
Live-
we expense that?
So
live on a live on a Disney cruise.
I'm so game for that. But no, it was different. It
Yeah.
was definitely different. But Disney
Mask
does
up,
it right.
mask up the
Yes,
whole time.
The whole time, and my 2-year-old had to have a mask.
I saw a picture where she was not
That
wearing a mask,
was
Brandon.
Tough. That was she was according at that
She
time.
was drinking.
At that time, no, at that time, she was not 2 yet.
What?
No, that's not true. But that's beside the point. I was just like, listen,
2-year-old wearing a mask. Good luck.
That is
My
really
Right.
tough.
My 3-year-old son won't wear a mask.
That was
Yeah.
really tough. But that was it. I mean, and everybody had masks, and it was cleaning and the line. But the longest we waited in the line was 40 minutes, and that was for Rock and Roller Coaster. And
Is it the Aerosmith one?
yeah, that's the best. That's the best one there.
I do remember we went down. It was my senior year, and we went down for like a choir competition down at Disney. Yeah, laugh it up, laugh it up, dude, and the baby Yoda,
Yoda, baba, baby,
Yoda
Yoda.
ears,
Grogu.
and we
Grogu.
baby Yoda. I'm not. I
Grogu.
don't recognize the Grogu. I will.
By
I
the way, have you
refuse.
finished the season?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, you were the one last week that was like, "Oh yeah, there were 3 seasons of this." I was like, "There are 2."
No.
100%.
I
That was Cobra
did not.
Kai.
I agreed with Aaron that there was 3. But
Okay.
Aaron started.
Tomato.
I went with him because I was trusting him
Yes.
to guide me
Yeah.
down the wrong street.
But I do remember we went on. Is it Tower of Terror? Is that what it is?
I
That
hate
just
that ride.
drops
I hate
drops you.
Mhm.
So we went on that. A group of us went on it like 4 or 5 times, and it just drops. It goes up. It drops. It goes up, and, and I'll never forget my buddy Neil, and we're trying to go. We're trying to go hang out in the next month at his farm, but we were same group of people went on this ride. Yeah, we're going camping.
That's where I thought we were. We were going camping.
But Neil and I were on this ride together with, some other folks. And on one level in Tower of Terror, there's like ghosts that pop up.
Mm-hmm.
And we had been on it like 3 or 4 times before that
haven't
and
seen
had not hit that. And we hit that floor, and Neil just screamed, like a little girl. It was so funny. He's never lived it down.
That's fine. Well, he shouldn't. He shouldn't.
Yeah, I'm
because
going to have to text him about
That's
that.
not a very scary ride, but I hate that ride because I don't like the feeling of dropping. I don't.
Yeah,
I
but
don't,
isn't that like all roller coasters?
They
I don't
still
do
have that
roller
ride? They
coasters.
still have that ride.
Oh yeah, they do.
Tower, because when last time I was there,
I mean-
I did that one. I mean,
You were doing the Michael Jackson
yes,
ride.
I was.
That wasn't at. Hold on.
They just have a lot of little
Universal,
kids
That
there.
was Universal, I think. Yes.
What's that?
Honey, I slapped the kid. I mean, shrunk the kids.
Honey, I slept.
I did like that world.
Yeah,
Yeah, I didn't get to experience that.
I did They had Beetlejuice
Yeah,
when
They
I
had
went.
Beetlejuice? I would
Yeah.
think that would scare the kids.
No, this is Universal Studios.
What?
That was Universal Studios.
Oh.
Which,
Oh.
when Aaron went, was MGM Studios, I do believe.
Probably. I remember going at one point. They had we rode the Back to the Future ride. That wasn't the last time I went,
Ooh.
but when I was younger, because we went like 4 times when I was younger.
I went once when I was like 4, and my dad was pissed the entire time because I just wanted to stay in the hotel room.
That's lame.
What's wrong with you, bro?
I love hotels. Still
I do too. I
Still
still do.
Still love
I
hotels.
still do in the right circumstance.
But no, that was honestly like that was very quick, very spontaneous, but it was worth it. Like when it was like she had a blast the first day.
Brandy.
Absolutely. This is way a lot about Brandy too because
Yeah.
she loves these Disney princesses and all that.
Who's
But-
your favorite Disney princess?
Oh, Jasmine.
Ooh,
So
that's a
hot.
strong.
She's
so hot.
She's very hot.
She's a cartoon,
That
but
doesn't matter.
I guess they do have a live action one now, don't they?
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen
Oh,
that.
yeah.
I don't think I've
It's
seen
Pink Ranger.
any of the.
That was actually a great movie. The live action with Will Smith
Mm-hmm.
was actually
great. Are you gonna say great movie?
it was compared to
was good.
the I've heard bad things about Lion King. I never saw Lion King, but
Never saw it.
the live
did
action,
watch-
You got to see that.
I did watch Mulan. It
Mhm.
was.
I couldn't. So
Okay.
we got 5 minutes in it and I couldn't. I had to turn it off. It was too much like Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, or whatever
Yeah.
it was.
good movie.
I think we talked about this before in a previous episode, but like I think it would have been a good movie had it not been a Mulan cartoon
Yeah,
20 years
just
prior.
like a normal.
Yeah, if it was just like an independent movie.
Because everybody's like, "Where's that in Mermaid?
Yeah, I was like, that was
Where's the
that's
dragon?
the thing that I was thinking the entire time.
What's his
It
name?
was a phoenix instead.
Yeah, that's
Moo-
so stupid.
Moosh?
Mushu,
Mushu, I think.
maybe. We just watched it last night. A little bit of it.
Oh, really? The live
Yeah,
action
because when
one.
we got in from Disney,
Yeah.
when we were putting Addie to bed, Brandy was rocking her and put the movie on for a second, and she loved it. So anyways.
Nice. Who's your who's your favorite Disney princess?
I mean, got to be Jasmine.
It's Jasmine too.
Got to.
Jasmine is Belle and Jasmine.
Belle.
You? What
Beauty
about
and
you,
the Beast.
buddy?
Beauty and the Beast. Yeah. I think I gotta stay strong for my race.
Frog?
Ariel?
What is
Ariel, the gingers.
Part of
Uh,
that
yeah.
world. Oh yeah, they still have that ride. they still have that ride.
What's
What
the-
ride?
The Little Mermaid ride is still there, and I'm going to say that is one of the worst rides there.
They still have the
Animatronics.
Small World. It's a
They
small
do.
world after
Yes,
all.
they do. That will never go away.
Everything was normal size.
That
for you.
was. That's one. That's the first one of the night, guys. I don't know how far we're in, but we made it pretty far for the first short joke.
I'm just surprised they let you on a lot of those roller coasters down there, buddy.
There was a couple that I struggled with, but
Brandy had to ride with him.
sir, you're going to need your parent with you.
So clearly, Disney is your happy place.
It is my happy.
Fletcher, what's your happy place?
You kind of sprung this on me like right before the show, and I didn't have a lot of time to think about it.
Well,
But I think it's I think
Appropriate happy place.
yeah. Well, I think it's Wake Forest sports games. Probably football, the tailgate before. My family's been tailgating at the Wake Forest football games since way before I was born. And so that was like every home game
Right.
During football season. Since I was born, I would be at the tailgate.
Yeah, I would definitely say that the tailgate is probably the best part because that's
And it got even
they haven't
better.
lost yet.
Yeah,
in the
right,
tailgate.
right. Believe me, it was rough for the first 18 years of my life.
we have to tailgate together if we ever
Mhm.
get back to normal.
Yeah,
We will.
we
we'll
will.
have to tailgate at a Wake Forest.
Within 3 years, everything will be
yeah,
back to
at
normal.
least.
Wake Forest Carolina game.
Ooh, y'all don't want to play us?
We went to the last one and it didn't work so well. So I was pissed too because this was last year, right? Yeah, last year. Well, no, 2019. I guess I can't. It was when we
Yeah.
lost you guys. In the last. Oh, I was so pissed. Anyways.
I was not upset at all.
Well, hey, we ended on a good note. We went to a good bowl game. All was
Mm-hmm.
good. It was, up and up. And then we just got Tennessee's running back. He's going to play his final year transfer, his final
Oh,
year to play with us.
wow.
And yeah, so things are happening.
Is he going to be a graduate student at Carolina?
Mm-hmm. I think
Okay.
so.
What's your happy place, Aaron?
Well,
Other than the stock market, as you said prior
It
to
might
the
be.
show.
It really might be the stock
that was a
market.
very happy place today, but
You were.
it was happy today. To get sentimental, I got a couple
Ooh.
places, but
Couple.
one place is in my son's bedroom at night, putting him to sleep.
Oh.
You know, when he's not wild.
Yeah.
'Cause he's wild.
Well, that's
most of
usually the one
but-
time he's not. Usually.
But reading to him and
Yeah.
giving him a hug and a kiss, good night, all that good stuff.
Just get the
Here
tissues
far
out.
wherever you
I have no idea what y'all
my
talking about.
my
What y'all
oth-
are singing about.
Come
I have no
on.
idea.
just Titanic.
What?
I don't know.
Titanic.
Oh, never seen it.
What?
Are you kidding me?
No, I've never seen it.
Somebody
I wasn't allowed to see it.
Yeah, but you've been an
You're not a
adult
kid.
for a
You're not
long
a
time
kid
now.
anymore.
But why am I going to watch that when I'm like 18 years old?
What?
Now it's a good movie. Now
Is it a good movie?
Yeah.
There were
It's not
others.
just a chick flick? I feel
No,
like
it's
just
a
like
good. It's history.
Yeah, I mean, I know.
You-
I know the ending too.
has your wife seen it? I'm sure she
I'm
has.
sure.
You got to watch it
Yeah, that's
by
that's
next week. Okay, your homework is
God,
to watch
don't make
it.
me watch the Titanic.
No, your
Why?
homework is to watch it, and next week we'll talk about it.
No, the Titanic is a great movie.
It really is a good movie. It's a classic.
it
Great
is a
movie.
classic. It's a. I saw it like.
What is it? What
Don't
about
I-
it?
don't I
What
get to see
about
it?
it? Are you afraid of?
No, I'm not,
Why
I'm
are
not
you
afraid of
afraid?
anything. It's just like Leonardo DiCaprio just like drawing a naked girl and then you watch the ship sink.
Sounds like a great movie to me.
Yeah, I mean, but I
Why
know
is
that.
that
I mean,
the
I've
synopsis?
seen that scene.
it's
Leonardo
Fast
DiCaprio. Leo is one of the greatest actors
he is
of
good.
all
Yeah,
time.
he was young then.
What
You got to watch it.
that makes me think of. You said you've seen that scene.
Yeah.
There was definitely movies where I would fast forward. Just
Oh yeah, where that
Time
VC,
cop.
where that VHS out.
That VR. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Oh man, yes, Time Cop. And Total Recall. Wasn't it Total Recall? With Arnold
All I know is
Schwarzenegger
Time
with the
Cop.
girl with the 3 boobs.
Ooh,
I don't like that.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Well, I
Too
wanted
many.
to see it. I was
It's
very
more than my
curious.
hands.
Many.
It's more than my hands. I
One
can't
too
do it.
many.
I just was curious. That's all.
But yes, he has to watch that. My other happy place is actually every time we get together and do the podcast.
Oh, look
Wow.
at
Because
that.
I need a
Just
break. Touch my heart.
from that adorable little child that you're reading bedtime stories.
It is a madhouse at my house 24/7,
Yes.
and it's good to get away, get away and have a break once a week. So
I can
that's also a
understand.
happy place.
I can understand.
Uh,
I mean, we do. I do love Disney. Like I was brought up. I own every VHS Disney movie. I have the originals that are worth money.
great Mouse Detective.
Yes. Oh, you can't.
Great movie.
Yeah, you can't. You can't get anything by me that I don't have.
Was
and I was
Fern
serious.
Gully Disney?
Fern Gully.
And that's a
was
good
it?
movie.
But I have it. I don't know if it was or not. I think it might have been. No, it wasn't. It was not. It
I
was
don't
not Disney.
I mean that Disney. I mean,
It's a
I
good
grew
movie, though.
I grew up on Disney because that's all I was allowed to watch.
It might be, but
I mean, I've seen all. I don't have them all on
Yeah,
VHS.
it just become a thing. Like my grandmother would like, hey, have you seen the new one? I just bought you another one, and there was
Oh,
just
that's
like she
great.
would just, and it would just become a thing,
Yeah.
and you still go under my mother has a cabinet that is full of Disney movies, and like I said, you remember the ones that came out that had the
The plastic.
oh yeah, that's what they all are. That's what
Yes.
they all are. But there's the originals of like some of them had the like there was a penis on the Little Mermaids.
Yeah.
That's real. It's there.
Oh, and you
there's,
got the Aladdin one too, where he's like buzzing something
like, oh,
to Aladdin's ear.
Oh, I don't know. I didn't hear about that. one.
Oh yeah.
But
And
yeah, I
there's,
have
like,
Little like somebody
Aladdin.
take your clothes like
Yeah,
take your
yeah,
clothes off.
when he's
Little
a
kids take
bee,
your clothes
he
off
was
or something
yeah,
like that.
Yeah.
The bee, yeah, in the
Check
ear.
that out.
Yeah.
And then there was like Sex,
Sex and
Lion
you were
Lion
King.
saying,
King.
and Lion King.
Yeah.
Oh, that's real.
Disney.
Um,
Disney. You
Fern
silly
Gully.
guys.
according to Google, looks like Fern Gully was not Disney.
Disney.
Love
That's what I
that
thought.
movie. What was your favorite? Like, we're not going like Pixar. We're going like classic
Disney.
Disney, 2D Disney.
I would have to say the movie that I watched the absolute most,
Yep.
and there was 2 movies that were really close, but The Lion King was the one I watched
Yeah.
the most. The second one was Aladdin.
Yep.
So,
2 strong choices.
mm-hmm.
I think Robin Hood with the
That's a
with
great
the
one.
fox.
With the fox,
Robin
that was
Hood, Little
great.
John. And Roger Miller was the narrator.
I don't. Okay, I don't know.
The
Roger
musician, Roger Miller.
Miller. I don't know if I.
All right, we're gonna listen to some Roger Miller
That's
after this
fine.
podcast.
Alexa, play Roger Miller.
She's about to.
She's about
Alexa,
to, be
please
careful.
don't. But I did love Aladdin.
Yeah, Aladdin's great.
Aladdin was great.
One step in front of the. Ooh, come on.
Same.
now.
I mean,
Whoop.
growing
I
up, I
love it.
remember watching Aladdin and The Lion King the most.
Yeah.
Those two.
Yeah, and I did find myself watching Little Mermaid quite a bit too. Really did.
also,
no, honestly, I was
Peter
a kid.
Pan. Loved Peter
talking-
Pan.
We were talking about, they still have a lot of Peter Pan stuff, and Aiden made a comment the other
Ooh.
day about him not really knowing Peter Pan that well. I'm like,
That's a
that's a great
failed-
story.
Failed parenting.
Yeah, it is, but it's a great story. Like, and they
Yeah.
tried to remake it in multiple different There was one that came out like maybe 4 or 5 years ago, maybe a little bit longer, maybe
Yeah.
5 or 6 years ago, but it was just poorly done, and they haven't that's the one that would be a great remake,
Yeah.
like in live action.
Well,
which
and-
that's what it was, anyways. But
And Disney really fluffed that up, because the original Peter Pan story, when the Lost Boys would get too old, Peter Pan would just kill
oh, cool! I didn't know that.
them. There's a childhood ruiner right there.
I want to see that version.
They probably
All right,
made
now
that
you
version.
had an epiphany over there or something.
You did.
Yeah.
I remembered. All dogs go to heaven.
Yes, that
Watching-
can be Disney, right?
Probably not, but
It's
I
not
remember
Disney.
watching that a lot.
Yeah.
I did watch that a lot, too.
Feifel
Goes
goes
West.
west.
Goes west.
Bible Goes West was my favorite.
Did
and
you
American
watch-
Tail was the first one.
Yeah. Did you watch Rockadoodle? Whoa, throwback!
Oh my god! Now we're getting off topic of
Throwback.
Disney, but yes, Short Circuit was something that I watched a lot of too. I
Uh-huh.
love Short
Yeah.
Circuit.
Short Circuit,
Roger Rabbit.
Gremlin. Oh, love Roger
Yep.
Rabbit.
Love the Gremlins. Love the
Roger
Gremlins.
Rabbit was an adult film, but we
That
watched
wasn't
it.
a- that
Still
wasn't
watched
adult.
it.
I watched it.
Oh, speaking of princesses, Jessica Rabbit. She's not a
Jessica
princess,
Rabbit.
but that was the
Ooh.
that's
Yeah.
top.
True.
Yeah, that's strong.
true.
Listen, sad, but Disney had some sad ones. Fox and the Hound.
It wasn't
Brave
that
Little
bad.
Toaster?
We just watched
Bambi.
it the other day. We watched Fox and the Hound.
Bambi
Copper
was
and Tom.
delicious tonight.
Bambi was great.
Shout out to Fletcher for some banging Bambi burgers.
Yes,
We had some
yes.
Bambi
Well, I
burgers.
appreciate you
Thank you,
supplying me
Blake
the venison.
Balake.
Balake.
Oh yes, Balake, Blake Ashburn out there.
That's
if you're
right.
watching,
We appreciate you,
listening,
buddy.
Thank you for that deer.
Yeah,
venison.
there was a lot of movies back then. Pete the Magic Dragon.
Oh,
Puff
Yeah.
the Magic Dragon.
Live by the sea. That was good stuff.
Um,
We know what that's about.
We do, Puff Puff.
we've
Yeah.
talked about this in a different podcast. I uploaded all these to Spotify last night, and I was like, "Oh yeah, we talked about Puff the Magic Dragon," because I talked about how I cry when I listen to that song. It's a same response, same exact response.
True.
But it was the Halloween episode because your son was on,
Oh.
and we were talking
Don't
about
make me cry.
because he brought up your son brought up Pete the Magic Dragon, and Puff the Magic Dragon is about losing your childhood and losing your innocence, and it's sad. It's a really sad song.
Don't make me cry right now.
How old were you when you lost yours? That's a Michael Jackson song off an album Invincible. Have you seen my childhood?
I'm afraid right now.
I am
I'm searching for the
terrified.
place.
I'm really
I
uncomfortable.
think that was his whole problem.
That means it's true. Phase 3. Move on. But hold on. So we were talking about Disney, talking about these movies.
Yeah,
When we went to Hollywood Studios the second day,
is that part of Disney?
that is cosplay for adults. That's where I saw so many Jedis and Princess Leia's and
I take that back.
Yodas.
Princess Leia is my favorite Disney princess.
Well, technically, she wasn't Disney until
Oh,
very late,
she's Disney
but-
now.
She is
She's Disney now. Princess Leia is my favorite princess.
But that was the one thing that I was like, if I could get away with it, this would be the one time I could dress up like whatever I really, any Disney character. I want.
Oh, yeah, you're a
I'd be good
Halloween
with.
guy,
But there were
aren't you?
some weird people.
Well, there are a bunch of weird people in this world.
Aiden made a comment to me. He's like, He's like, I might dress up like a Jedi. I was like, you will not. You will not.
You won't be that kid.
You will not do that. Because
Yeah.
I saw a couple of them. No, sir, that ain't going to be you. Now, Addie can dress up like a princess. She dressed up like with
Some
like
gender
Anna.
norms over here that you're talking about, Brandon.
Yeah, and it's also an 11, will be a 12-year-old when he goes back.
Yeah.
To a
Did you
2-year-old.
did you dress up for Halloween when you were 11?
No, I did not. And I
Okay.
still argue with my son about this.
Okay, good.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
I have forced to dress up to this day when we have to go to parties, and I'm
It's
just
the
not a big
worst.
fan. I don't dress
the
up. I don't like
worst.
Halloween. Halloween is mine.
Halloween
Your
is
favorite.
my unhappy place.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
okay.
is my unhappy place.
Well, we can all agree on that.
Yeah. And speaking of unhappy places, the Capitol last week.
Oh gosh.
What a
Happy place.
what a happy place for some, not happy place for most. Yeah, wild. I mean, it was just, it was one of those, for me, it felt like almost like a 9/11 moment where you're
Apocalyptic.
watching the TV and you're just like, dude, what the hell
Yeah.
is happening right now?
No, it was intense. It was crazy. It was I was shocked to the point where I was like mad. Like I'm like, this shouldn't be happening.
Right.
It should. Why? Because it's like the people that's supposed to protect us and the ones that were like, that ain't. There's order. There's supposed to be order. And
Right.
There's zero order. Like
No
that
order.
was nuts. So.
Yeah.
Aaron, you were watching it probably live.
I was watching live.
Yeah.
I'm the conspiracy guy, so I'm like,
It was probably,
This was all
was it
planned.
reptilians?
yes, it definitely was.
I'm pretty sure it was.
It was the
But
tall one.
I think it was planned. I mean, there were people with zip tie handcuffs. It was
Yes.
100% planned ahead of time.
Planned out. The guy with the horns.
Oh
Actually,
yeah, from The Simpsons.
yeah. Simpsons episode.
I saw
Exact same guy.
Yeah, that's wild.
So
But when did that episode come out? If it came out this year, that same guy's been dressing up like that for a couple years.
yeah, he's been in a couple of rallies
Yeah,
as that same character.
yeah.
Word
Which-
on the street is he's a paid actor.
That
So,
is what I
very
heard,
possible.
but I don't think he's paid well enough to be in prison right now.
Who
Could be.
knows?
Did you hear that? This did crack me up. He's said that he's starving in prison because they won't feed him an all organic meal. He's like,
Definitely an actor. Definitely.
talk about
White
privileged and just total lack of any sort of reality.
That's the world we live in, my friend.
Yeah.
Definitely was crazy. Yeah, watching live, which from my perspective, I don't know what to believe. So I'm sitting there watching. I'm like, this is what in the world? What's true? What's not true?
Yeah.
Crazy stuff going on.
Well,
but,
all of the whole social media, the whole media in general, has caused everyone to be conspiracy theories. I think everyone.
I mean,
Because
I've
now it's getting to the point where it's like we're watching a movie.
yeah, I've been a conspiracy theorist. Though.
Well,
I'm
I
sorry.
haven't.
I like to.
dabble.
I like
Dabble?
to I like to dabble. I like to hear them. They're fun for me
You're
to
not-
listen.
no, I can
to.
understand.
You're not full on Q though. QAnon.
Oh God, no.
Don't say that. We
But-
might get a.
but I've
we might get
I've
delisted here.
I've read some of the stuff, and it's just like it kind of makes sense. Like, I can see it,
Some
but it's
does,
just
but
yeah.
everything has an extreme. And
Right,
there's
everything
definitely
has
some,
an
like,
extreme, and it's like-
QAnon stuff.
Well, and that's what I was having lunch with some people the other day, and one of my friends was like, I just can't understand why they would do that, and I was like, I mean, I understand why. Like, I don't think they're right. Like, I think they're just crazy conspiracy theorists, but like I understand why, and the why is they think that their democracy is ending because they think that the election was stolen from them. So like I understand the why, like I understand why they're freaking out. It's like, hey, they think that they're patriots and they think that they're saving our republic with this, but there's just what they did just is inexcusable.
America is just completely different. And I don't know, and I don't want to be I don't want to be ignorant on this subject, but I don't really know if it's a good thing or a bad thing the way things are heading. And what I mean by that is,
I don't-
oh no,
I don't
hold
know
on,
if- I don't
hold
think it's good.
no, 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 not the riots, not all that crazy stuff, right? Not the extreme stuff,
Right.
but in general of patriotism. No one has that anymore. I don't feel everything. Everybody questions everything. It's to the point where we were brought up, and we were I would say that our age group is really we're the millenniums. I mean, it goes right back down to the millennials.
millenniums.
The millennials. The Millennium Falcons.
We are the millennials.
The Millennium Falcons.
We are the millenniums. That's my prayer.
But the Millennium. I said it again. God, I hate y'all. I did ride the Millennium Falcon ride, by the way.
Oh, that's pretty
At
awesome.
Galaxy's Edge. Anyways,
Are we the millennials?
we
I think we're,
technically,
Yeah, we're all
I think we
millennials.
are, but we're not.
what's before that?
Yeah, we're
Gen-
not.
X or Y or X? I thought it was
They
X.
call us
X.
the best. Like
We are the best.
We are the best. But we're
I don't
we're
think we're the
millennials.
best. We're not the best.
No, hold on. Listen, we're millennials, but we are. There's a.
The best of the millennials.
Yes, yes.
Our age group
Yes,
is the
our
best.
age
Gen
group
X,
is the
man.
best.
What Pepsi call us back in a long time ago?
Thirsty. I don't know.
Yeah, it's thirsty.
We're all thirsty.
But I do. That's the problem. Like I would say, and this is not categorized to everybody.
Oh.
But this is, if you're 30 and
grouping.
under right
You're
now,
grouping.
you can you have this empowerment of that. You feel like you have to. Everything you say is you have to challenge everything,
Mm.
and I don't know if
All
that's a
thoughts by
good
Brandon
thing.
are not shared with the whole
No,
group.
I'm just saying.
You're losing the 30 and under. You're
Opinion.
under.
Well, I'm just sharing what I think in my
yes.
opinion.
Yeah.
But I'm scared. Like I don't know. We're not heading in a good spot. That's what scares me. Like we're
Yeah.
America
I'm
is
with you.
laughing
It's
stock right now.
Yes. And that's so
Divided.
sad.
Divided.
Divided.
Very
Big time. I
divided.
actually had
Yeah.
a buddy that was at the rally.
Did he storm
No.
the Capitol?
So he
Smart
actually gave me
man.
the actual true story of what went down
Oh, share. Do tell.
based on, because what you see on TV is not always true, right?
Oh, I
Not
think you're supposed to
always.
Sure
believe
about that?
everything on TV
Not
and the
always.
Sure
internet.
about that?
Anyways, I had a buddy that was actually there, and so his story is 99% of the people there were actually peaceful.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
There were millions of people there
Right.
at the Trump, because there was a Trump rally going on.
Yeah. And you
then
saw
there,
some of the
then there
people.
was a separate Capitol incident that kind of
Right.
bled into, what it turned into. But
Right.
and he actually made it over to the Capitol area, and like kind of saw what was going down. And some people got caught up in the whole
mob mentality.
mob mentality
Yeah.
of the bad people were going in and storming in, and then the other people were like, should I be doing this too? And then they kind of went in, and then that's how the one woman that ended up getting shot and killed.
Right.
She was kind of just going along with the whole
Well-
mob mentality and got wrong place, wrong time. Should have been going somewhere she shouldn't have. And
Right.
but from his story perspective, being there, it was 99% peaceful,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden, you got
A few
these,
bad
these
eggs.
few people that
Yeah.
kind of did what they did and made what you see today. But
Yeah, they're paying the price for it now. They're all
that's just how it
getting
goes. I mean,
arrested.
even when the
With all
the
the-
BLM
yeah.
riots and everything's like, most people are being peaceful,
Mm-hmm.
protesting, which most people agree that's okay, and that's your right to peaceful protest. But you got those bad seeds that'll
I was
Just
always
mess everything
Fletcher
up.
at the party.
Yeah.
Dang it, Fletcher! You had to
Got all
ruin it
these-
for us all.
You got all these
I was
Fletchers.
just
You got all these
drinking.
Fletchers
I,
that
was just, I wasn't. No.
You were 12.
I
and
was-
you weren't supposed to be doing that.
but that's
I
all
did
the-
never destroy stuff, and I.
But that's all the
drinking
media
party.
like sticks on though, which is, I mean, it is what it is.
And that's all. That's why we have the Plum Positive
That-
show,
yes, exactly
right,
what
guys? We talk about the positivity.
I still love the 30 and unders. Don't get me wrong.
They're okay.
Wait, what a
I
save!
do, and I said
What a save!
no,
I
said
love
it was not everybody, but there
few-
are a few that
a few bad eggs.
there is a few bad eggs.
A
to
few bad
everything.
eggs.
Yep.
The extremes.
Extreme.
But
You
we
know,
shall
the
see.
under-
We got how many more days left before inauguration?
6.
6 or something.
So we'll
5,
see.
6.
We'll see how peaceful it is. I mean, they're warning. FBI put the warning out. There's each city's capital. People
Yeah.
are planning on like doing riots and stuff, but we'll see. Hopefully it stays peaceful
I hope so.
these 6 days. We'll see what
You
happens.
think it will?
Yeah, I think there's enough National Guard and
Yeah.
and policemen out there and their law enforcement to kind of take care of.
It's wild
Anything.
seeing the National Guard sleeping in the Capitol.
Yes, thousands.
Thousands of National Guards sleeping. And there's a, I guess, not a GoFundMe, but some sort of thing where you can actually buy and send pizzas to the National Guard at the Capitol.
That's cool.
Right?
That's really cool.
Isn't that cool?
I'll do that.
Yeah.
Let the Plum Positive Show send them one.
We got him a pizza.
Yeah, there you go.
Boom.
It's just got to be pepperoni with light sauce.
Cheese.
We don't know.
Vegetarian for Aaron.
But no, I think I just this was the deal for this show. It really was to try to do something positive and share. Matter of fact, I've got a really cool story about some positivity. And Aaron knows about this story because it happened while I was gone. Is one of our guys, one of our technicians, Anthony, aka Ant-Man, actually stopped a fire that happened on the side of the road with a guy who his truck caught on fire.
Oh.
And so Anthony was like, Anthony said, I was driving, and all of a sudden he lifts the hood. He sees him get out of the car. He lifts the hood. Flames and he caught the guy back. So Anthony pulled over and got the fire extinguisher and did all that. But if he wouldn't have done that, like it's the guy was trying to try to put it out with, I don't know, like some kind of blanket. He was trying to help or something. He was like, don't do that. But it was also like the guy was so grateful because he's like, you literally just saved my truck, like because he had nothing.
Well, he didn't save it; it's burnt up.
Not much.
Really?
I'm saying, because he sprung to action so quick.
Sprung into
action so quick.
Is he a millennium?
He is not a millennium. He's he's your age.
A little bit younger, right?
42.
Whoa, nice.
Gotcha.
So
he's definitely a millennium.
Did I?
That story's coming out on. I actually wrote a little bit of a blog on it on Facebook.
Oh, you're a blogger now?
No, I'm not at all.
Did I tell you?
Follow Brandon's Pansies pansies.com.
Did I tell you my first car caught on fire? Very similar. No. So I was going to one of my high school girlfriend was working at Lanier's Hardware in Lexington, and I went in to go get her. I was like taking her to lunch or something like that on a break. And I came back out, and there was just smoke billowing from
What kind of car was this?
This was.
Please tell me it was
Like a 1987 Mercedes-Benz 420 SEL with like 280,000 miles on it.
Yes.
And I came out and it was like billowing smoke. Like same thing. Popped the hood and all of a sudden flames just whoosh. And I did the same thing. I didn't have a blanket. I had an old backpack because I was 16, 17. And so I started beating it out.
My homework caught on fire.
And then this guy was driving.
That's what you do when you're 16.
And this guy was driving, and he like rolled down the window. He was like, "Do you want a Mountain Dew?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yes, I do. I'm thirsty.
This fire has me parched.
That's a bitch head burn joke right there.
But yeah, like it was like a big gulp Mountain Dew. Like ran over to his car, got it, and
Drank it?
no,
used
put
it.
out the fire.
But that would have been the greatest thing ever if you would have just chugged it.
Thanks,
Thank
bro.
you, sir. I was
So
very
I
thirsty.
appreciate you thinking of me during this crazy time.
Yeah, my car was not saved. All the wires were just burnt.
Yeah, I think this guy. I mean, I don't know what this significant damage of it was, but he was very thankful. But I mean, it's I talked to Anthony
Just
today.
being a superhero.
Yeah, that's what we talk about anyways. But I was like, hey, good job, Anthony. Good job. Way to be out there for people. You know, that's what we're here for.
Yeah.
Ask that customer to leave a 5-star Google review.
Tell the people how great my fire skills are. And what's so funny is the nickname now has started. His name was Ant-Man. Now he's Fire Ant. So, that was pretty funny. So, but yeah, but no, I mean, I think that's why we started this thing, and we have our moments. But it does lead into we're already in talks of another Pack the Sack event already in January. which it actually started the day of the event. You know,
Right, it did.
I mean, it
we
really
were talking,
did.
yeah.
But I think this is going to look a little different, and I've got a meeting in hopefully within the next few weeks, and we're going to be talking. There's a lot of leadway right now with possibly some
Leadway?
celebrities.
Let them go.
Leadway, is that
Nope,
not
it's not.
Leeway.
leeway?
Hey,
Leadway?
I love that you got Brandy all her like Brandyisms. We're just gonna
I
get you
can't.
shirts with just all the mispronounced words.
That's fine, and I have a lot of them. A lot of
that'd
them,
be
and
some
I'm
great
good with it.
shirts. I would wear those shirts.
Leeway.
He's got some great leadway.
Is that L-E-E way?
It is L-E-E
Okay.
way.
All right, leeway. My bad. I like lead way because I feel like I'm leading the way.
Yes, you love that. You do love that. You're that guy.
Anyways, leeway.
Pack.
But yeah, so I think it's shaping up to be something much bigger.
Yeah, we've
Much
talked about it.
bigger,
I think
much
we've all
bigger.
talked about it, and I am pumped about it.
Oh, I'm beyond pumped, and I think it has an opportunity to serve a bigger purpose
Mm-hmm.
to more people, and I think that's why we do what we do, anyways. But
Yeah.
But you had something about
Yeah,
about
Barstool Sports.
Yeah.
I know they can be a polarizing company, organization. I love them personally, but they're actually doing great stuff with small businesses. They've basically started a charity where they're giving to mostly like restaurants and stuff, but I think other small businesses that have been struggling during the pandemic. And actually, a restaurant in High Point got to be the recipient of one of their like large donations. I think it was Steak Street
Nice.
in High Point. Yeah.
That's awesome.
And I think Aaron Rodgers just donated $500,000 to that fund.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people doing cool stuff.
No, there is, and I think that's the problem that I wish the media would take more focus on is the good stuff. But I guess they don't sell, which I think it's gonna be funny to see how this whole thing twists because it may sell better now. I am sick and tired of going through my news feed just to see a bunch of garbage all the time.
Yeah. Well, depends on, are we talking like WAP video garbage?
Well, that's what you see. But, that's what leads me to what. No, I'm just kidding. I'm like, dang it, I don't want to see this anymore.
I rarely watch the news. Like, I get
I
it.
don't. I get all my news from Facebook. I really do. I
And
really
that's
do.
the problem, kids.
It is. I am the problem. I am the problem. But what I do is I see it and then I actually go to ask Aaron is what I normally
I
do.
was like,
Yeah,
I
just
was
ask
like, do
Aaron.
you research?
No, I ask Aaron.
I get my news from Trump himself. He calls me. No,
He's got a hotline.
Yep.
the news is the same every day.
Yeah.
They just hammer one thing. Like this Capitol thing is hammered, and
Yeah.
the impeachment
Oh, yeah.
hammered
Yep.
24/7
Yep.
from here on out.
Yeah, that's why I don't watch it. Like, I'll get, like, headlines from, like, Reddit or something like that, and it's just like, all right, and I kind of know what's going on.
Yeah, that's what I
And
do.
if something, like, piques my interest, I'll look at the article, and then if it's something like, I'm like, that's fake news.
Urban Meyer, that was the news that we got just right
big
before we
news.
came on. Urban Meyer is
Big.
now the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach.
Yep.
So
Tim Tebow's going to be the.
Tim Tebow.
They're bringing him back. They're bringing him back
They
to be the
should.
quarterback.
He
They
is,
should.
yeah,
I
retiring
think that
from an
man should have
analyst.
still been playing for.
He just wasn't good.
He's a great athlete.
He's a good athlete.
He could do something.
Correct. He's a good athlete. He could have played tight end.
What about baseball though? He didn't do so well in
He
baseball,
did.
did
He's
he?
still doing
He's
it, I
playing,
think.
right?
Is he still? He's in the minors.
I don't know.
He ain't in the
Any
majors.
a sports broadcaster?
Yeah,
or something?
he's a sports broadcaster now, and he's
Yeah.
doing a really good. I love Tim Tebow. So.
Don't get me wrong. I liked him too. I just didn't think he
I
was
watched
that
him and
great of
Stephen A. Smith get into it about his throw that won him the playoff game against the Steelers.
Yeah.
That was they got completely off topic the other day. Might have been Friday or Saturday, and it was hilarious.
Was this before or after you were on your way to Disney?
No, this was before, but it was. It might have been Saturday, but it was hilarious to watch them go at it because he was like that throw. It's Stephen A. He gets into it anyways, but he's like, I hated you for that. I hated you for that. So
Yeah.
And you know, my wife's a Denver Bronco fan, so she was.
I mean, it was fun watching him play. He just like wasn't a great thrower.
Great dude. Didn't
Great
he just
guy.
get married last year before?
Was he still a virgin?
Probably.
Probably.
Poor man.
Great looking dude. Legit.
Very, very, very legit looking guy. Very legit.
Greatest college athlete of all time. College football athlete of all time.
Vince Young
Eh.
No.
better than Tebow?
How can Tebow be
No.
so good in
Tebow
college, but yet
was-
not the NFL?
Vince Young only won one title. Tim Tebow won 2. Did he win 4 for real? No, that's not true. That's not true. Crystal, can you fact check that?
Nice.
So Vince Young only won 1.
Yes.
Did he leave
Which
early?
he stole it because that was what I'm saying is, hold on,
Hot
listen
take.
to me. No, what I mean,
Hot
what I
take.
mean by this is that
Yeah.
he was that was like one of the greatest teams, college football teams of our era,
Mm-hmm.
was the USC team with. I said that correctly.
Error?
I have a redneck tone here.
What'd you say?
know? God, I hate y'all. I hate y'all.
I didn't hear it.
cannot
Say it
have
again.
a serious conversation.
Say it
I
again.
hate y'all so much.
We're not supposed to have a serious conversation.
That's true. Uh,
Tebow played with Aaron Hernandez.
Oh, he
May
did.
he rest in pieces.
R.I.P. in pieces.
he did. But no, that was Reggie Bush
Yeah.
and
Reggie
oh,
Bush was on.
I'm looking right at his face. What's the quarterback's
USC.
name?
What team you talking about here?
Yeah, what team are you talking about? You're hopping around from
No,
Texas
Vince
to
Young. USC, the title that he won, he beat
He's Texas.
Texas,
isn't
buddy.
Huh?
he? He's
Texas.
Texas.
Excuse me. I understand, but they played USC.
Oh,
And the
USC,
title game,
Reggie Bush was
that
U-
was Reggie Bush
USC.
and
okay.
quarterback.
I'm thinking of his. I'm blanking on
Griffin
his name.
or something?
No.
Barkley?
Left. No, that was after. Lefty. He
Oh,
played.
Matt. Dark-haired guy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dark-haired guy.
Yeah.
I'm looking at his face, but I can't think of his.
Good
name.
looking. Another good looking
Oh, I know who it is.
guy. Another
He
good
had a-
looking guy.
He had a good little
He played for the
stint in the NFL.
Cardinals, maybe? Did he play?
Yes, he did. He sure did. Lefty.
Not Matt.
Matt Leinart.
Yep.
So, and that was one of the greatest. That's what I was saying. That's where I say he stole it. He didn't steal it. They played. They won it. What I'm saying is that USC team was incredible. They were outscoring
USC
everybody
used to be
by
the
so
team.
much.
They used to be the
Mhm.
team.
Mm-hmm.
Because
But
they were
then they-
paying their players.
And Reggie Bush was awesome to watch in college.
Yeah. Oh, unbelievable.
That was the controversial play. You remember where they pushed him into the end zone?
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
So, anyways, but yeah,
So
But
you
no.
think
Vince
still
Young is
think-
not even in the top 15 to me when it comes to college players. Tim
Who's a
Tebow
great
is Tim Tebow's up there, really high,
Yeah.
really high.
I mean, Reggie's up there too. Reggie Bush.
Reggie had a heck of a collegiate career. But yeah, Tim Tebow's pretty high up there, man. That's hard to. It's kind of
I
hard.
mean,
to beat.
I'm not disagreeing. I just think.
Well, I
that,
mean, you brought Vince Young to the party, and I'm
yeah,
sorry.
I was
but
just thinking about the
that's terrible.
athleticism, and like, I just think he's more athletic than Tim Tebow. Michael
Actually,
Vick.
Michael Vick was special,
Who did
but
he- what
Michael
college-
Vick
he
was
didn't-
really
Who did he play for?
Virginia Tech,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
and he had a great college career, but he had a way better NFL
Yeah,
career than he did college.
I just remember like watching him play.
Oh, dude, I mean, the one playoff game where he beat the Panthers, he hovered.
He
You
flew.
remember? He literally
He flew.
flew. That bull, God, that was pissed me off so much. But God, he was so good. So the Dirty Birds, the
Yep.
Dirty Birds.
And then he came back and was bombed for the Eagles too
Eagles.
after a prison stint.
Mm-hmm.
Don't dogfight kids.
Yeah, don't do it. It
Don't
ruins careers.
dogfight.
But not his. So,
That's all, folks.
but no, yeah. So we got completely off topic there. When it comes to sports. I love my sports. I love my sports. Love my sports. It's like the debate of LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Michael Jordan.
Why?
He's just because LeBron just like hops to like at whatever team that can support him.
But talent wise, what do you think?
Yeah, if LeBron was playing back when Michael Jordan was playing, where they actually played defense, I don't think he would be as good as he is.
I think. What do you think?
Who's better?
In the debate, the master debate, who is better, Michael Jordan or LeBron James?
Michael Jordan.
Why?
For now.
For now,
For now.
what is it going to have to take for LeBron to pass that?
Not losing in the finals every other year.
One more championship. One more.
If Michael Jordan played now, where they couldn't touch Michael Jordan, he would put up like 60 a night.
Michael Jordan and LeBron James playing in the same era. So that's the part where you can't look at the era because LeBron would have been playing in a different position. He's 6'8".
Yeah.
Back then, I mean, golly, that was a. I mean, he would just play. That was a center and stuff.
I know.
I mean, really,
Players,
but I mean-
players are more athletic now. I mean,
way more athletic.
Yeah.
I don't know. It'd be. I don't think Jordan would actually be as good as he was if he played now.
I agree.
Why?
I agree with that.
It's just the players are bigger, faster, stronger. It's just
But they don't
Better
play
youth
defense.
development.
they do when they want to though. Like the playoffs, when you watch NBA playoffs,
Yeah.
they're legit. The season, people, they lay off, not play defense, but playoffs are intense,
Yeah.
especially finals. Like the finals are.
Just the athlete in general nowadays is completely. Everybody is way better.
Yeah, but you don't think that if Michael Jordan was playing now, he wouldn't be bigger, faster, stronger?
He'd be the same person, wouldn't
Not if everybody was like taking the same. Like he didn't have
So
all
you're
the
he?
development.
But all
and
I can
stuff like
I can
that.
go off of is what he
did.
who he was and what he did.
Yeah.
If you take him and move him here,
Yeah, but if you take LeBron, like growing up, like he might not have been just this jacked dude in high school.
if you take
LeBron would
LeBron,
have got his ass kicked back in the era of.
Yeah.
I mean, he really would have. Like
Yeah.
I watched some of. Do y'all? I get stuck on
the
those.
Knicks and the
Yeah, the Knicks and the Bulls. Like I get stuck on the Isaiah.
Miami Heat,
Yeah.
Miami Heat
Oh
and the
my
Knicks.
gosh!
The
Like
draws.
the hard fouls that they had, and
The
I mean they were.
Pistons back in the day
Oh
too.
yeah, Barkley and Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah.
hated each other.
Yeah.
They still do, but
Yeah, everybody's just like buddy in the NBA now.
yeah. Oh, there's
It's
no
disgusting.
except for Beverly. I'd have to give it out to him because he goes after. He wrecks a lot of people. He don't like defense. He loves defense and he terrorizes people.
Yeah.
Pat Beverly.
I think that I could beat Charles Barkley in golf.
I probably could.
It's true. It's true.
Yeah.
I don't know. He did good on the last little
He doesn't have his like jerk anymore.
He did better. He did better for
Good
the
for
first
him.
time. I've given it up a long time ago. I don't know how he can hang like that. If I sucked that bad at something, I couldn't do it.
I know.
I mean, I really could. But yeah,
Do you think LeBron should be in the Space Jam? Isn't he going to be in the Space Jam?
he is. I mean, that's Space Jam.
Blasphemy is what that is.
Well,
It's his Space Jam now.
That's infuriating is what that is.
I-
Absolutely infuriating.
in the argument of LeBron or MJ, watching both of them, he just farted.
I think Bear just ripped one. Oh, and it'll hit you in about 10, 15 seconds,
I'm
too.
looking forward to it.
It
Oh,
is
whew,
awful.
looking forward to it. But no, I think that he breathe it in.
Someone making popcorn?
It's true. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't think it's hard to compare. I think, but I watched Michael Jordan and I've watched LeBron. Michael just had something different. I don't want to say like
It's Michael's special juice that's in Space
it
Jam.
really was. It really was though. But I mean,
It's the
Michael.
shoes.
Oh,
But
it is the
what you
shoes.
can't take away from Michael was how he did it in the fashion that he did it,
Mhm.
winning 3 in a row and then 3 in a row. Won 6.
Yeah.
I mean that's
Same team. Not just bouncing around to whoever can
and he
build
had
a team
Scotty
around him.
and
Rodman and
Rodman, and I mean, and there was, yeah, I think that's the argument that continues to get me, is that, but that's why we continue to argue. Are you good, Bear?
Love
Bear,
that
are
dog.
you good?
Well, folks, that's
Yep.
a wrap.
That's a wrap.
People that don't
hell
care
are we
about
talking
sports
about?
probably stop listening
We can
about
edit
10 minutes
this.
ago.
We're not going to edit this.
All right, guys. Well, that's the wrap up of the show tonight. We're on Spotify now.
Spotify
Yeah.
Everywhere.
coming soon to Apple
iTunes.
Podcasts.
Yeah.
We are on TuneIn for all
Ooh.
17
I
people
have no idea what
that
that
are on
is.
TuneIn. We're going to be on Pandora and iHeartRadio.
I do heart radio.
I do
Hi.
radio.
I don't heart radio as much as I
And
heart
we're on
Spotify.
YouTube.
I do heart Spotify.
On the
Brandon
on the
Spotify.
YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
YouTube.
Get a Spotify account.
Hey guys, hey YouTube.
Hey, YouTube.
You can't even listen
Love
to.
that.
You're talking about how you can't even listen to Spotify because Brandon's
I know,
always
right?
listening.
He's on his profile.
It's true.
Stop
true.
work.
My bad.
Stop using your profile and let me listen.
I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
But we're there, folks. We're getting bigger.
Getting bigger.
We're getting too big for our britches.
Don't know
Oh.
why. Don't know why, but it's happening.
Because of you guys. You
That's
love
right.
us.
Thank you.
That's
The
right.
millions.
You
Upon
five people.
of
millions.
of people who are listening.
But all right. Well, we'll see you guys next week. And Plum.
We're,
Positive
wait,
Out.
wait,
we gotta do
whoa.
it. We're
Is that
doing the
next
thing
week?
now.
Is
What?
that next week?
What?
What?
The live show?
Live show next week.
Ooh, I forgot about that.
Dang, son. Is
Yep.
that next week?
That is next week. Tuesday.
Yeah. So
The
Tuesday.
19th.
Tuesday we will be live the 19th, January 19th, 2021 at The Bean.
The
The Bean.
Debbie.
The Bean. The Bean.
With Debbie, the owner
Yes,
of
downtown Winston-Salem,
5th Street.
Yes.
North Carolina,
Do not get it confused with the High Point. The Bean.
which I have done.
You
Yes.
can come see us live.
Yep, you can.
Live.
Enjoy the show with us. We might even, if we see a guest worth putting on, we might bring you up on the.
We might.
We'll have an extra mic
could.
for
We
you.
will.
We'll,
we
bring,
will.
we'll have
Oh,
some
we
fun
can-
with the
well,
folks.
How many mics are we going to have?
We'll have enough.
Yes, we will.
We'll have enough.
But you guys come out, enjoy some coffee, hang out with us. Come check out The Bean if you've never been there. It's a great spot.
Fantastic.
And we'll be doing all this, obviously, safely. So, but yeah. So, are we doing the whole weird thing? The
What's that?
plum?
Oh, yes, we are,
Okay.
folks.
All right, ready?
Come next week. The Bean Coffee Shop.
Yep.
Plum.
Positive?
Out. See you guys.
Not
Bye.
y'all. Did we do that before?
Put that on the teleprompter. Who put a question mark on a teleprompter?
Ron Burgundy? Just tell me that was